Well, y'all, I'm getting ready to fix me some dinner. I'm going to turn the oven on 450. I'm going to spray this pan that's I've got lined with aluminum foil. And I got some fish sticks. I was craving some fish sticks, y'all, and these are just Van Camp's fish sticks. I opened them the other day and cooked some of them, I think for one of my lunches or something, and I decided I'm going to fix the rest of them tonight. And I'll be eating fish sticks for the next couple of days. But hey, I love fish. If I can get them out of here, they're kind of frozen in a clump. I figure since I'm going to heat the oven up, I just well fix the rest of them and put them in the refrigerator. That way I can heat them up when I want them the rest of the week. I love fish. I don't care if it's fish sticks, catfish fillets, you name it. I just love fish. Always have. See how I can get these in here where they'll do right. Have room for all of them. But something's kind of... Okay, I got one more I need to put somewhere here. Get it right there. And I thought I was going to be able to put my hash browns in there too, but directions on them say to fry them in a pan. So I guess I'll be frying them in my pan. But it don't take long. Now these fish sticks will only take about 18 minutes. So I'll let my oven get hot. And these potatoes are frozen in a ball. I don't know how I'm going to get... I'm not cooking all of these. But they're frozen in a ball, y'all. I can't put them in the pan like that. Oh my goodness. That's a big old clump of taters there. How in the world do they think you're supposed to cook them when they're in a clump like that? We'll work on them with something. And it only takes a few minutes for these to cook. Cover with lid and fry for 10 to 12 minutes. Well, I can't get that whole clump of potatoes in there. So I'm going to have to put what I've got out that's thawed out, I guess. But I got some bacon grease I'm going to use to fry them in. And I know y'all say, oh no, not bacon grease. But what is it that on the keto diet that they tell you can eat all you want of? And that is bacon. So you never know who to believe when it comes to these things. I need to break this up somehow, and I just don't know how to do it. I don't think that's enough in there. Or it might be enough. But I'm going to go ahead and open this bag. It's broccoli slaw. It has broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage. And you can put raisins in it, but I don't think I want to put raisins in it. Probably be good with cranberries too. But I don't think I want to put cranberries in it. I'm just going to put it like it is. And put some coleslaw dressing on it. They say put ranch dressing on it, but I don't want ranch dressing on it. I want coleslaw dressing on it. I probably need a bigger bowl. Get this up. Yeah, I didn't think that had been opened yet. This is another one of my quick, easy meals, y'all. No fuss. Not like it is when I made that video when I fried catfish and made homemade hush puppies and all of that other stuff. But it's going to be just as good. Get this mixed up. I'm just working with what was thawed out. And I'm going to put this other hunk of potatoes back in here. That's way too much potatoes to fix for one time. And the next time I take it out, I'll let it thaw out completely before I try to do anything with it. I know I got a tie wrap somewhere. Where's my tie wraps? Can never find one when you need it or want it. Here it goes. I always try to keep a couple of tie wraps in my silverware drawer, just in case I need them at times like this. And I'll stick this back in the freezer. For another day. Whew. Oh, I gotta get my lid. So I have to put a lid on it. You can tell I don't usually fix them like this. And that's too big. And the other one's probably going to be too small. me get me another lid. Y'all have days like this. That one's too big too, but at least it fits on there. Go ahead and put these in the oven. I do make a mess. I've been out in the garden moving flowers and stuff around, transplanting stuff. And I'm just going to stir this up with my coleslaw dressing, because I really didn't want ranch dressing in there. But that's going to be my vegetables with my fish and my hash browns. Probably need to put a little bit more in there. Oh, and I forgot to set my timer. Gotta set my timer, y'all. Set my timer while I finish mixing this up. But I figure this is a healthy salad. It's broccoli, carrots, cabbage, coleslaw. So it should be good. Looks good anyway. Now, I don't know why it is, but my floor is creaking excessively. These couple of days we've been getting all this rain. I guess it's the dampness, I don't know. I got that drippy faucet. Got to do something with it pretty soon. And I should put that to 12 minutes. And I can move the time up for my fish. I got to come up with some kind of birthday cake tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow's my birthday. I hate to admit I'm another year older, but I am. But you know what? I thank the good Lord I made it this far. A lot of people don't live past their 5th birthday or even younger. So to reach my age, I feel fortunate. I feel like every birthday is another year, you know. I mean, another year that I'm here. But this is going to be a good dinner. Broccoli and cabbage coleslaw with carrots. And hash browns and fish sticks. Can't get any easier than that. Because my cabbage was already shredded. It was in a bag. All I had to do is open the bag and put it in a bowl. Am I getting lazy, y'all? Usually everything I fix is from scratch. So what am I doing here with this? And I should really put olive oil on that so when I flip it again, there's got olive oil on it. I should have done that before I flipped them the first time. Well, it's been raining most of the day, but this afternoon, this evening, the last couple of hours, it quit raining and the sun tried to come out. But now, you know, it's time for the sun to go down. So about the time it peeked through the clouds, it was time for the sun to go down. So I didn't see too much sun. And unless they've changed it, I haven't looked to see. We're supposed to get more rain tomorrow. And I checked with my neighbors, and the girl said that no, that wasn't their dog's collar. And she said, actually, that's a cat collar. And she showed me it had a little cat face in the very top of the clip, the flat clip on it. And I never noticed that before. It was like engraved into the plastic. It had a cat face. I said, oh, I didn't see that. I said, I guess the cat's got into a scrap with another cat. I don't know who it was. I didn't see the cat. I just heard the ruckus, and when I opened the door, the other cat was gone. My cats were there, and the collar was laying on the patio. And I assumed it was a little dog collar. That's what it looked like to me when I first looked at it. But it is a cat collar. I made me some, can't remember whether it was peach lemonade. I think it's strawberry lemonade. Strawberry lemonade is what it is that I'm going to be drinking with it. That's what I drink all the time, is lemonade of some flavor. But everybody keeps wanting to know what I ate for breakfast, what I eat for lunch, what I eat for supper. So I'm showing you, I don't need anything fancy. Once in a while, I'll get adventurous and cook something special. But I've been lazy with these few days. It raining, got lazy, listening to the rain hit the roof. And I just didn't want to do anything. It made me lazier. And I'll have to refill that, make some more, because there's not much left in there. But I've always loved lemonade, and the flavored lemonade is even better. Ooh, I smell those fish sticks. They're smelling good. Smelling good, y'all. But the broccoli coleslaw, or broccoli slaw, is a little different. And, you know, it should be healthy. It's vegetables. I mean, just the plain cabbage coleslaw is good for you. So we'll see. I didn't fix any tartar sauce. And I love tartar sauce with fish, but I think I'd rather have just plain ketchup with my fish sticks. I've got ketchup somewhere. Well, maybe not. Maybe I used all of it. Nope, here it is. It was under the cheese, y'all. Under the cheese. But I mean, you can eat good, you can eat healthy, and still not slave over the stove and slave over the oven. I mean, I like quick, easy meals sometimes. I'd a whole lot rather sit down to fried fish fillets with hush puppies and French fries, coleslaw, tartar sauce, red sauce, and all that good stuff. But I'm not that anxious this evening to do all that. And I want to go fishing if the weather would ever cooperate. I haven't caught a good old sized catfish in a while. I'm due a catfish. Leave that right there. Okay, hush puppies. Yeah, I got my fish bait all ready, and I even ordered me some, I don't know what kind of worms these are. They look like giant maggots to me. But I ordered them, and I wanted to try them. I wanted to see if any of the fish would even bite the things. But they're on the hook and everything. All I got to do is put them on the line. So I'm going to try them. But here lately it's either been raining or the wind's been blowing too hard. And I don't like to go fishing when the wind's blowing hard because the fish aren't going to bite. Yeah, I was trying to think of something to do for tomorrow for my birthday. And I don't know what I want to do yet. I know I'm going to go live. Or it'll be today because I'll probably post this video tomorrow morning. And I'll go live tomorrow night. But I wanted to do something crazy and I don't know what it is. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Sun's trying to come out now and it's 5 after 7 p.m. All right, fish sticks, get good and crispy. Taste me some hash browns, y'all. I haven't cooked them like this in ages. Usually I shred my own potatoes and make hash browns. I don't have them in a bag. You're all right. More for breakfast. I think I like them a little bit crispier though. That bacon did give them a good flavor. Yeah, they just need to be browned a little bit more. I like them a little bit crunchy. Oh, we throw them out of the pan. This takes me way back to when my kids lived at home and I was working every day. Some days I work 6 and 7 days a week, come home and have to cook dinner for my kids. So I come up with easy meals like this, you know, slaw that was already shredded. All I had to do was mix it up in a bowl. My hash browns were already shredded. I just needed to throw them in the pan. And my fish sticks, all I had to do is put them in a pan and pop them in the oven. Because when you're working all day, driving an hour back and forth each way to work, that takes 2 hours every day just to get to work and back. Plus the 8 hours you're on the job. You really don't want to cook a big meal when you get home, but you know your kids are hungry. You know, so they got to eat. And when my son hit teenage years, there was no bottom to his stomach. Oh my goodness. My daughter could eat pretty good too, but not like my son. Yeah, they say to put the lid on them, but I guess that's just to get them thawed out, because they were frozen solid when I first put them in there. And you'll never guess what I had for breakfast. I couldn't think of what I wanted. And I really didn't want anything much. So I took a couple of my homemade biscuits that I did from my last video. I split them in half, put butter on them, put the halves on a flat pan, put them in the broiler, toasted them, took them out, and I put some watermelon rind jam on them. And I ate those 4 half biscuits with butter and watermelon rind jam on them with a cup of coffee. That was my breakfast, and oh, it was so good. I'm hoping that, as I said, that my fish have been in there long enough. They're sizzling, but I don't think they're really crunchy brown. No, they're not. They're more soft than brown. I mean, crispy. So we'll put them in there a little bit longer. You can't go by cooking times because every oven varies in the temperature. You can put them every one on the same temperature, but it's still going to cook different. Depends on the altitude you're at, everything else. Turn that up a little bit. But that's my dinner tonight. Broccoli, slaw, hash browns, and fish sticks, y'all. I'm going to do without my hush puppies. Even though I do love hush puppies, And usually every time I fix fish, I do fix hush puppies. But my fish sticks have enough bread on them. I'm not going to make the hush puppies tonight. I got lazy with the rain. The rain relaxes me when it hits the house. I just want to lay down like a bear and hibernate and sleep. Forget the world's out there. I don't know what it is about the rain that does that. I guess because back home in North Carolina, you get rain mostly every day or every other day. And I mean a pretty good rain where you hear it. And it is really relaxing for me to listen to the rain, especially out here because it's far and in between that we get rain like we've been getting. Kind of like my grandmother. The last place she lived was in Queens, New York. She lived above, like on the second story in an apartment over a business. And the subway train ran right in front of, right down her street. You know, it was up on the elevation. I mean, it wasn't down on the street, but it was up. And it, like the trains just went right by her window. Every 15 minutes, that whole apartment would shake and rattle and roll, and the windows would vibrate. And my mom asked my grandmother, how in the world do you even sleep living here with that train going by so often? She says, oh, you get used to it. And after you slept here a few nights, you don't even hear the train anymore. And she's right. After the first night there, I slept and I didn't even know the train was out there going by every 15 minutes. And when she come to North Carolina to stay with us for a vacation, she said, I don't know if I can sleep here tonight. She said, it's too quiet. Because you didn't have the train going by every 15 minutes. I think my fish has been in there long enough. I think my taters have been in there long enough. Turn my potatoes off. And my creaking floor. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I like my potatoes crunchy. Even my hash browns. I need to get something else other than this. That ain't cutting it. Let's see. I'll use me some tongs and get my potatoes up. Get me some fish sticks over here. And I don't think that's going to work for them. And y'all, I love to eat. Especially I got something that I love to eat. I mean, I love, like fish. Get me some of this coleslaw. Woo, that's hot. Or some of my broccoli slaw. And there you go, y'all. There's my fish sticks, hash browns, and broccoli slaw for dinner tonight. Easy peasy. And can't forget a little bit of ketchup. And I don't like this squirt bottle because my ketchup goes everywhere usually but where I want it to go. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless all the YouTubers out there. Amen. I think I got to try me some fish first. I've been tasting that fish all day. Yep, been tasting this fish all day. Get some ketchup on that. Y'all take the first bite. Eat you some fish sticks. Don't that look good? Ooh, I hope it's not too hot. Winning, y'all. And one of my subscribers said, you cook a lot of food. Well, when you're doing cooking videos every day and posting them, you got to cook food, right? And I'm a country girl at heart. I grew up around farmers. They worked hard and they ate good. I mean, the women where I grew up weren't shy when it came to food. There's some taters. Get your mouthful of taters. And gotta get some of the slaw. Y'all take a mouthful of broccoli slaw. That is good, y'all. Well, here's my dinner. Hash browns, fish sticks, and broccoli slaw. Don't that look good? Try, y'all. Try some. You'll like it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye now.